Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I did a little bit of work on the front yard, or backyard, I don't know. I finally put in the pumpkins, so that works out pretty good. No more stupid torches. There's still torches over there, but I haven't decided what to do with that land yet. And I have discovered what I'm going to do this episode. I was sort of like, I don't feel like doing anything, and then I'm like, what can I do? And then it dawned on me. But first, while I get prepared for that, I want to tell you guys, if you haven't already noticed, I am running in the King of the Web campaign. I do not expect to win, not even close, but I think it's going to be fun to run. See where we can get, and we'll do it as a team. So there will be links to that in the description. And what I'm going to say next is, I don't even remember. But I will post a video probably later today, and it will be a video, again stating my campaign, but it will be for like people who aren't subscribed to me. I'll post that video on the actual King of the Web site, and that way it's probably going to be like a world tour, so people who aren't subscribed to me can see what I do and everything like that. I am really low on iron. This might put a hamper in what we're going to do, because of course everything I do needs pistons. So actually I might have to just quit playing for a little bit and go mining, because I don't really like showing mining. So I'll be back after this quick edit. Luckily I scraped up enough iron to do 2 stacks of pistons. That should definitely cover us for this project. And the project will be outside. Somebody mentioned that opposite of, hold on, let me gather up some more resources here. Opposite of the melon farm, I should build a pumpkin farm, because they sort of go hand in hand together, and I thought that was a good idea. The only problem is that the way that everything is designed, or the melon farm is designed, let's just go through the actual door here. The way the melon farm is designed, it's worked into this hill, and on this side it's flat land. And it would look weird having like a staircase system like this right here in the middle of nowhere. And I'd like to keep this nice and level. I think it's good contrast, hilly over there, flat over there. So I came up with a new design. Let me dig a hole. Got the hole dug. I removed this contraption that Caravac made, and that's about the size it's going to be, I believe. It might end up being like one wider on each side, because I want to do, there'll be a walkway in the center, and then there'll be 8 and 8. You'll see. I mean, it'll all make sense once it's done. And I brought over all the supplies, got the water, got some dispense, everything's all ready to go. And then Dragon just came on, and he wants to upload a video, so he's going to take the server down for about an hour. So we can't fault him for that. He runs the stinking thing. He can do whatever he wants. But I got a bunch of glass cooking, so it should turn out pretty good. And for some reason my frames per second is just getting choppy. Maybe I'll take that hour and like clear out my hard drive. So I'll see you guys in a second. Take 2. My last take was ruined, but that's okay. So we got this hole dug out, and we also cleared out about 230 gigs on the hard drive, so hopefully that will cut down on the FPS problems. So we got this pathway here, and we have our water sources. Next step is these. This is where the pumpkin seeds will go, and then the pumpkins will grow. Actually, I don't like that. We'll have to do the pumpkin seeds here, so that way they can grow there, and these guys can grow here. So let me ruin this real quick. Now, of course, we need pistons under here. So we'll dig 2 blocks down, and we'll start doing pistons. I think what I'll do is I'll just build this one. This would be 1/4 of the whole operation. I'll just build that up real quick and not bother showing you guys the other ones, because it will be identical to this. So that's that. Let's go grab our pistons. Put down the pistons, put dirt on top, and that's good to go. Oh, pistons. I think if I had to choose a favorite block in the game, it would probably be pistons, because I use it so freaking much. And put down our seeds just like so. It'll come by here and bone meal them in a few minutes. And to protect our seeds, we'll cover this with glass. Actually, I think I've gone too far. Yes. This doesn't go here. We can clear out this. And we need some dispensers. Oh, I just screwed that up and I did it again. Okay, we'll put down some decorative wood. Possibly we'll change that to some glowstone or something for some lighting. That will go there. Put a bucket of water in there. Bucket of water in there. And that's perfect. I think it's perfect. I haven't figured out all the wiring yet. But down here there'll be two switches. One will push up all these pistons, popping off all the pumpkins. And then second switch will force the water, which will push all the pumpkins to here. That sounds like a good plan, eh? Now let's see if I can figure out how to wire this thing. We've already had one accident that washed out all of these, so we're going to do another test here. I think I got the wiring all done correctly. So we'll pretend it's all done. All the pumpkins grew. So we got two switches here. I wanted them on the wall, but it didn't work with the wiring. So switch number 1 pops everything up, just like so. Switch number 2 pushes out all the water. That works great. Then once everything's here, you just hit this switch again, sucks it back in, turn it all down. So that worked out perfectly. And this was the complicated spot here. Because the two switches are so close, you had to pull one out with redstone, which goes down there, and then one out with repeaters, which goes down here. You know, same situation. The one set, just go to the pistons, no big deal. Just repeaters into pistons. That's how I operate. Actually, I could probably take out half of those. Yes, that would probably be a smarter move. Come on. If I take one out and put that in, that should work just fine. Yes, that saves on repeaters immensely. Note to self, do that in the future. And then the other button, which goes to the dispensers, just runs up here, goes to the back of here. So that's done. This side is perfect. I can just close that up. Always put torches in your work area because you never want mobs in there. And that's what that will look like. Not too bad. I sort of like it. It's simple. And I will put in some lighting in the bottom just because it's going to be pretty dark in here. Now I'll just do this other side and it will be fully operational. Okay, sidetracked. Slayer asked me to come over here to take a look at his house thing that he's building, and it looks cool. I like the randomness of this floor. That's pretty cool, and the randomness of the walls. It looks really good. But we're sort of having debate whether endstone works well with sandstone. I don't know if it's just this texture pack or what, but I don't like it. It just seems off. But the design of the house is epic. I really like it. What do you guys think? By the time you see this, he'll probably have already changed it, but let me do some discussing with him, see what he can do. Alright, Slayer's work on that. We think we figured it out, but this is his little town that he's got built. No villagers, I don't think. I think he's got them stored somewhere, like ready for transport, like a lot of guys on the server. That's weird. But I like his town here. It's pretty cool. He's very good at building little towns. I will admit that. It's pretty sweet. And he's got his little boathouse here. How do you get in there? Up the ladder or stairs. And then that leads down here to your little boat area. Which is not bad. Oh, look at those pigs over there. I like this place. He was going to build a lighthouse in this direction, but he changed his mind, and I don't know where he's decided to build it. Or actually, I think it was supposed to be on the edge of the island, and this is where I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't come over here very often, but that's what he's got working there. So this is his little area. Haven't been to Slayer's in a while, and unfortunately he doesn't post enough videos. Wink wink, nudge nudge. And I'll show you the inside of his house. Not much has changed since the last time I've been there, but I like it. It's cozy. Oh, there's a pigman visiting too. There's his fapping place. Very, very nice. His miscellaneous chest. The funny thing is, like, he's got miscellaneous chests in here, but just down here, he has a whole chest room that he hasn't completed yet. Come on, buddy. Come on, complete some stuff. Oh, he didn't replant his nether wart. What a guy. What a guy. Alright, let's go check on the status of the house. See if you guys approve of what we chose. We went with the dark wood. I think it contrasts well against the sandstone, and it goes good with the floor. So basically, the building is only a two types of block structure, sandstone and wood, but it looks pretty sweet. I like it. This is not symmetrical. Fix that. That's good. I like this little building. And on my way over here, he asked if anybody could come and take a look. And I'm like, did you build your track yet? Because I didn't want to run all the way over here. But I decided to run anyway, and he met me halfway, and he was laying down track, so that's pretty good. It's just on my way back home, and I figured I'd show Slayer's place. That's a lot of gold he's got going on here. And like I said, his track is half done, and it looks pretty good. Pretty simple, but pretty awesome. Gordo's also worked on his track over here. Gordo, still my nether track design for Quan. Yes and no. This is Gordo's, which is alright. I like it. And this is Furquan's up here. You know, it's a rainbow. Is that theft? Like, Furquan, do you own all rainbows on the server now for life? So I'm going to say it's not theft. I'm going to say that it's similar but different. Please don't steal these. Yeah, no one steal these. That would just be ridiculous. Blue put a lot of work into grabbing this, and he's new on the server, and he's already got emerald blocks, so it looks pretty cool. And I don't think he's gonna go the whole way with it. That would just be crazy talk. It would be something, but okay. It looks like possible ghast. I don't have any sandstone on me, so I can't fix that. Well, that's the only way that can be missing, right? If there's a ghast attack. Jump. Yay, we're on top. Okay, now I'm gonna go home. You guys can see the final pumpkin farm. It looks really sweet from up here, though. Alright, let's see how this baby works. It's not full grown, but who cares? So, step 1, pop everything up. Uh-oh, what's going on there? Okay, well, that's funny. Okay, well, that allows us to do this. Here comes the water, all 4 places. Awesome. That works out perfectly. Come on, little guys. Okay, then we hit this again. That sucks up all the water. Drop it off. Perfect. I'll just go below and see what's up with this one and fix that, and it will be done. Now, it's time to do a subscriber shoutout. Alright. We've made our way to Karavek's place in his underground enchantment room, just because I like going to different places. And meanwhile, everybody on the server is currently dying from creepers, lots of blowing up. So, this shout out goes to these fine new subscribers. Thank you very much for joining us. Let's see what you bring us. Hopefully it's something good, but not the greatest. You guys get a thumbs down. Let's see if tomorrow's batch of subscriber shoutout do a little bit better. So, just a short recap, because I forget what I said at the beginning of the episode, because that was literally like 5 hours ago. Tomorrow I will be posting, or the same day that you watch this, I'll be posting a video that will just be for the king of the web viewers. It's most likely, not most likely, it's for sure going to be just a tour of my house. Because they won't see it, and I'm hoping to gain some new subscribers, so I'm just going to give them a tour, and so you guys can watch it if you wish, or not. I don't care either way, but if you do watch it, give it a thumbs up, so that the people who are new, they're like, oh, this guy knows what he's doing, he gets lots of thumbs up. Anyway, I don't know what I just said in the last 2 minutes, so I'm just going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching, and see you tomorrow.